This is a 3-in-1 slime farm that requires zero chunk mapping, and it works on Minecraft Bedrock 1.21. You'll be able to infinitely grow slime, snowballs, and organize them into their own containers. The machine will also automatically recycle its own pumpkins, so you don't need to constantly keep refilling it. Do make sure you pay attention to every detail in this video, as I will be breaking down each element so you can be successful in creating this. For the build's dimensions, it'll be 14 blocks high from any flat ground, so no digging required, and exactly 7 by 5 blocks. All this will be in the description, and make sure you have all these materials before getting started, which is also in the description. Alrighty everybody, hopefully you got all the dimensions sorted out and the materials that you need. Go ahead and pick a spot that you want to build this, and we can get started with the item sorter. Place a temporary block there, a block above it, and do the same thing on the other side. Go ahead and extend this out by 2, that way it's 2 across. Go ahead and take your repeaters and place them into the block. Go ahead and place 2 redstone torches, just like that. To the left of those repeaters above this block, place 2 redstone dust. Then you can go ahead and shift just like this, and then find the redstone dust outline just like that. You can place the block there. Now that we have like the star shape, we can go ahead and place 2 blocks there, and then 2 more blocks to the right, just like this. 4 redstone dust, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your 2 redstone comparators and place them this way. Take 2 hoppers going into those comparators, just like this. 2 temporary blocks below the hoppers, and then 2 more temporary blocks, just like this. Break those 2 blocks. Take a hopper going into that block, and a hopper going into that block, then break the temporary blocks. This is our item sorter. When there's enough items within that hopper, it'll shoot a strong enough signal to go all the way around, just like this, to then unlock the bottom hoppers, which is how we filter the item. Right in front of these hoppers right here, go ahead and place an auto crafter, just like this, or it's not an auto crafter, a crafter. 1, 2, just like that. And hey guys, quick little fix. Make sure that these are facing up. So not like this. You'll know they're facing up if you can see their face. On the left of the auto crafter right here, go ahead and place a barrel. And on the right auto crafter right here, go ahead and place a chest, and then another chest, just like this, to make it a double chest. This is going to be where your slime balls go, and this is going to be where your snowballs go. Go ahead and grab your magma block and your powdered snow, and place a magma block directly above the barrel, and then place a powdered snow directly above the magma block. And then place a glass adjacent to the magma block, and then 1 over here, and then 1 over here. And then if we go around just like this, we can place another 2 like that. Doesn't matter if the glass block is above the chest, we're still able to open it. Go ahead and take walls and place them on top of the glass, just like this. Do not extend your glass, but extend your walls all the way around that powdered snow. Place a temporary block on the side of that crafter right there. Take an observer, place it on top of the temporary block or on the side of it. Break the temporary block, then take another observer going into this crafter. You should have an arrow facing that way and an arrow facing this way. You'll then notice that the crafter is rapidly ticking. Go ahead and place a temporary block on top of one of these walls, just like this. You want to place 2 blocks just like this, so we'll break that temporary block, place 2 just like this, and it's a 1 block gap. Do the same thing on this side, just like this. Thing on that side, just like that. And then instead of doing it on this side, you'll just bring the top one over just like this. So you'll leave this one empty. You then want to go ahead and place a block there, and then a block here, and then break the block to the right. Take a hopper going into the block in front, redstone dust on top of it. To the left of it, a block just like this, then another redstone dust on top of that one. Then right here, trail this towards you, diagonal like that, and place another redstone dust on top of that one. Now from this block, we want to go diagonal down, just like this. So we're going to place a block there, place a block there, and we'll just go diagonal down just like that. But it's not in the same row or column of this block. And then place another block diagonal down at this one, just like that. Place a redstone dust right here, and then take a sticky piston and place it, and then it'll be facing the hopper. And remember that hopper right here, this is facing towards the wall, similar to what we did over here. So we'll place a block there, a block here, and then a block there. We'll break these 2, and then it looks just like this. So it's diagonal up at this block, but it's over 1. Take a redstone torch and place it here, and then you'll see that gets extended. Place a redstone torch here now. Go ahead and leave it like that for now. It doesn't matter. You want to trail this up diagonal by 1 more block. So just like this. On this block right here, place a redstone dust, and then a block on top of it to section this off. That way these aren't connecting. And then you could just place a block to the right of that redstone, and then take a repeater right here and face it into that block. Place a block now to the right of that repeater, and then right here, another redstone torch. You'll notice that this now creates a circuit. We then want to go on this side, so we're going to go all the way over here. Place a temporary block right here, and then a permanent block right here, and then break that temporary block. And then you're going to make another Mickey Mouse shape. So you have a block there, and then you do this just to make that shape, just like we did in the beginning. If you enjoy my content and want to support the channel, then consider becoming a member today. Members get access to exclusive maps, world downloads, and more. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's jump back into the video. And then you do want a redstone dust on this block right here, and then take a lever and place it right here where that repeater is, and then flick it down. All right, so now that we got the circuit complete, what we want to do is the pumpkin recycler. Go ahead and then stand on your hopper right here, and then place 1 dropper going up, 2 droppers like this, and then 1 more for a 3rd. Remember, these are droppers, not dispensers. Droppers are going up, and then place a temporary block here, and then a dropper going down directly into this hopper. And then actually, that's not a dropper. That's supposed to be a dispenser going down. So instead of a dropper right here, make sure it's a dispenser. Take your hopper into this dispenser just like that. Now go ahead and take a dispenser and just simply place it right there. And once you place that, you're gonna hear it tick. That's a good thing. This is going to be where you put your shears. And then go ahead and take your pumpkins. I'm gonna use a stack. And then in the top dropper right here, we can go ahead and put our carved pumpkins in there. I'm gonna put a stack, but you could put 15 or 20. I would recommend a minimum of 12. We can go ahead and test the system real quick by flicking that lever. Some's gonna go out because we don't have this machine completed yet. So we're just simply recycling them all the way around. Let's go ahead and seal this up now. So what we'll do is we'll place a block on top of the hopper, and then we'll place a block here, and we'll place a block there. So you should have 3 going up and 2 going to the right. Then go ahead and place a block here. And then actually, we can break this block real quick. Directly on top of that extended sticky piston right here, go ahead and place a block. Then you can fill this back in. And then coming down here, we'll place a block just like this. And then that should also be like a star shape. Directly on top of where your shears are, go ahead and place a block there as well. When you put your shears right here, make sure you put enough and you're constantly refilling them when they're running out of durability. You can also put them breaking on shears. And then the reason we placed the block here was just for a temporary block, and then place one to the right of that temporary block, and then break the block that was above the hopper originally, and then go ahead and place a block there, and then leave the block right here empty. Also right here, make sure there's no block here. Just leave this completely empty. Now we need to invert the signal. So just simply come over here, and then to invert it, all we do is place a redstone dust there, and that signal will get inverted. That got retracted, and it's facing that block. Coming back up to the top here, if you don't place the block there, you might have some problems. Now what we want to do is just build that AFK platform. The last thing you want to do is place 2 blocks here. So place one there, and so you'll place one there. And you can place another just like this, and you can just scaffold all the way to the top. When you're in survival, you can get up and down. I would recommend doing this. Down here, you also want to make a platform. But just place 2 blocks there and 2 blocks there. All right, and now what we can do is flick that lever up and stand on this block over here, just like this. Place a snow block there, and then just keep doing this over and over again. Now, the amount of times is up to you. You know, you could do this 500 times. You could do it 100 times. And then once you flick that lever down, as you just saw, those snow golems go down with it. So it's kind of cool. You get a 2-in-1 trapdoor system. I would highly recommend that you stack as many of these as you can. The reason for that is you're going to get the most out of your oozing potions when you have as many snow golems as you can in this chamber. In this left hopper right here, go ahead and place 4 sticks just like this, and then place 10 snowballs in the left just like that. So we have 10. On the right side, we'll do the same thing. We'll take 4 sticks just like this, and then you only want 41 of these like this. All right, guys, and the final thing you want to do is place a rail with the minecart hopper on it, then break the rail and push the minecart hopper diagonal into the magma block. You ideally want to get the minecart hopper just like this. You see how the minecart hopper is in the magma block? You want to push it into the corner right there. It takes a little bit of time. Be patient with it. Once the minecart hopper is relatively in the center, we can go back up at the top, and then we'll flick this lever down, and now we just splash all these with the oozing potion, and then we flick this trap door down, and then they all fall in here. Then once they die, they turn into slimes. Once those slimes die, they turn into more slimes, and then all those slimes are gonna die, and then we could open this barrel, and as you can see, we now have 6 slime blocks. And if you guys need infinite snow so you never run out, you could just do something like this. It's super simple. You get so much of it, and it'll all just go in there. Look at that, all that snow. Just a little system like this will be enough. Make sure your snow auto crafter right here has all these checked, so these ones just like that. If some of your items are spilling out on the sides, that is not the end of the world. That just means your minecart hopper is slightly in the wrong spot. Since this isn't really an AFK farm, it's not the end of the world. Please leave a like and subscribe. We're almost at 20,000 subscribers. It'd mean the world if we could hit it. I work really hard on this video, 9 hours to be exact. If you have any questions, jot it down in the comment section. You know I'll reply. Join the Discord server to become a part of an everlasting meta community. And as always, bye-bye.